100th anniversary trading cards. We have a 5-box 10 spot break. So here we go. No, you did not miss personals. They will be right after this. Sorry about that, Steven. We were a little bit behind. But hey, good thing you didn't miss it. Yeah, yours will be after this. Before these boxes out. There we go. Let's see who's in this break. Ann B has 1 spot, Joey G has 1 spot, and Matthew R has the rest. So he has 8 spots. So let's do some randoming. Oops, wrong tab. Need more than 4. More than 4. More than 4. Oh my God, 5. These dice are fighting me today. Two, 3, 4, and 5. All right, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, spots 1 through 6 are Matthew R. Spot 7 is Ann B. Spot 8 is Joey G. And spots 9 and 10 to close us out will be Matthew R. We're just gonna put these here for right now. Move the mouse out of the way. And then we're gonna mix up these packs from each box as we open each box and delve them out to each spot. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Box 2. The WB stuff is pretty cool. It just came out. Came out on Wednesday. We've been opening it since. We opened, like we did the first break of this on Wednesday. Then we opened 15 boxes of it, 15 personals of it on Fanatics. And we got a lot of cool stuff. It's, you know how the Disney one, like it could be anything from Disney's catalog. Yeah. Like you can get anything from Adventure Time, anything that was like Cartoon Network, Hanna-Barbera, like Batman, Superman. You can get all kinds of stuff out of this. Warner Brothers, or like Bugs Bunny. You can get Thundercats, Tasmanian Devil. Yep. We got Frosty the Snowman out of there. We got Santa. We got the Animaniacs. We got Tasmania. And they also do mashups. So it'll be like, oh, it's Jerry from Tom and Jerry dressed up as the Penguin. So you get stuff like that, or it'll be like somebody. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You got Captain Planet, got all kinds of stuff. The checklist for this is humongous. Yeah, Adventure Time as well as in here, and Y Shorts did an Adventure Time set. Snake it around. Welcome back, PG. Yeah, Weiss did some really cool stuff. Yeah, they never really do a big, like, really big print runs with Y Shorts, usually. I know a couple of times they'll go back and reprint something, but usually they don't. So then it can drive the prices to the moon. Yeah, that'll be good, Sky. Oh, wait. That's the... Oh, yeah. I need to see that anime. I've yet to see it. I see the memes for it, but I'm like, I need to see this anime. My back catalog of stuff is, well, bad. I bet the manga's cooler. They usually are. Yeah, I don't know if we carry that, actually, to be perfectly honest. I should ask about that. Because I like Weiss. I play. At least I used to play. Now I don't really have any group that plays anymore. But I still have the cards and collect. Okay, it's been thoroughly randomized. All right. Or did you want to do it? No.
No.
Okay.
You're good, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right. You do it.
Sean just gave me the thumbs up because he really likes this product. Pack 1 for spot 1. This is for Matthew. We got a die cut in here. That's a cool first pack. Dr. Fate, Frodo, Traffic Cop, Supergirl, and Lola Bunny on the die cut. I'm sure this makes Max very happy. That's pack 1. These packs are a little difficult to open if I do have any critique of this product. Black Lightning, Mary, Hey Boo Boo, Aquaman, and Bugs Bunny on the Looney Tunes. Another die cut? What? Fred Jones. Again, never knew they had last names until this product came out. Dorothy. Bane. It would be difficult, but I could do a whole break in Bane voice. But then you'd all hate me. Max. It's Sylvester in the die cut. How's it going?
Good. How are you doing? Good.
All right.
These are fun, man.
The very first pack. This is for Matthew.
Did you ban everyone in the chat who was a little out of control?
Not yet.
Okay, good. Smart. Of course that was the first.
Of course it was the first.
Of course that was the first pack.
I still got to
What's
take
up,
my lunch
Sky?
though.
What's up, PG? I know.
So when I'm all done with this, I'll have to take a break after the personals.
Yep.
But
Yeah, just seriously, yeah. Once you're done with this, just end stream after these 2 Percy's.
yeah,
Sorry that the Pokebig didn't sell until last minute. Hey, I mean,
it happens.
All break sold. That's
All
a
break
good thing,
sold, so
Michael,
that's a good
right?
thing.
It's a good thing. All right, I'm probably gonna be heading out shortly.
Okay.
So I was here. late
Yeah, you were
Tuesday and
pretty
Thursday,
late.
So.
All right, but yeah, thanks for all the support.
Yeah, of course, no problem. This has been great.
Yeah, it's
I
good to.
love these Warner Brothers.
This Warner Brothers stuff is awesome. I just the irony of the very first pack, Lola Bunny on the die cut. Stabby's a little shell shocked by Lola Bunny. Sorry, Sky. Santa and M4. I'll ask him after stream. I'll shoot him a message and see what we get if we get access to it. Stabby doesn't hate the chat.
Apparently, I'm getting yelled at in a different chat because I ignored Sky in this chat.
Oh my god.
Steven now Pokemon Master while he just left. He totally just ignored you. Oh, here we
Do
go.
you guys have access to Y Schwartz?
I don't know.
I haven't seen it.
I
I don't think we have it, but
I don't know. I'm not sure.
and Bane.
I'm doing good, PG. I'm here. I'm doing good. We're doing
And
well. It's been a fun day, PG, but it's been a kind of a busy day.
Yeah. And I tried to defend you, and then they start yelling at you in another chat. I'm like, no,
Stabby's
he's
like the
busy.
bully in high school that gave nerds swag. You're crazy. What? Can you click on that product, that link?
Sure. It's like a anime themed like card game.
November 22nd. I've never heard of it. I mean, if it's something we can get and you guys are interested in, I don't see why not. I'd have to ask Jimmy. I've never heard of it, but yeah, I mean, if it's interested, that's something.
Yeah, it's something we can look into.
Yeah, just whisper me the link. Whisper Stabby the link so then I don't so I have it and I'm like, oh, it's right here.
Okay.
Okay. Here we
All
go.
right.
Hates chat, ignore
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Just whisper me the link.
Yeah, just send Stabby the link, and we'll
I'll
look into
type
it.
in the chat so you know who to send.
Yeah. This is for Matthew. Yeah. Whisper it to that username. Stabby. On the shining stage, we have the Martian the Man or Marvin the Martian. Oh my god. Yeah, just do both, Sky. Doesn't hurt to be to have a backup. Spike on the refractor. Max. Martian Manhunter, Static, Gray Matter, Wonder Girl, and ooh, Pebbles Flintstone Rubble to 145. I forget the name of this parallel, but it looks really cool. It's like blue sky or blue clouds. Morpheus, Aragon, Butch, and Mati on the refractor. Just now you need a little heart. Spot 3 is also for Matthew. Oh, wow. That's Friends, but recreating the iconic workers on the beam in New York City. So do you guys play Y Shorts or just collect? Speaking of Taz, it's when Bugs Bunny fed him a thing of dynamite. Yeah, when I used to run a little anime and gaming company, when I would travel to conventions, I played and sold Y Shorts back in the day. Jake and Theoden Oakenshield. They'd be popular at conventions. People would be like, oh my god, I love Sword Art Online, and then they'd buy the decks and then the packs. Or like Fate Stay Night or Fate Zero. So we had Kill la Kill, we had Fairy Tale, all kinds of stuff. Sam, Neo, Chloe Decker, Aragon, and a scene from The Corpse Bride. Roadrunner, Green Arrow, Wonder Girl, Chloe Decker, and Captain Planet. Number 4, also Matthew. So do you speak any Japanese, Sky? Or trying to learn? Or just like, no, I'm just gonna not. Upgrade. Wily Kit. Jane Jetson. Yeah, it seemed like most people collected it because they would just buy like the set for like their favorite anime. And then you could just play the card game as a it could be a difficult language. Like some of it makes sense and some of it doesn't. Like at least it's very phonetic. So like how it's spelled is how it sounds. For me, the real difficult part was the grammar. And when I got into kanji, like that really messed me up for writing and reading. I was like, oh no. Fred Flintstone. But there's a lot of cool resources out there. If you're on, I even have a couple of like video games where they like try to help you learn. Max. Well, there was a lot, those Americans there. Besides, yeah, like, yeah, I was there from like 2018 to the end of 2023, really. But yeah, a lot of people do like to go live there. They usually end up in Tokyo and like Osaka and Kyoto, like the major cities they usually end up in. I was more countryside, which so I was like there was a good chunk of foreigners, but like there was a small community of them, but it was mostly just Japanese and stuff in my area. Pinky, because I did it like through the JET program. Oh, really? It's gotten more common. Muttley? That I did not know. I guess it was more, it used to be more of a niche kind of a thing, like people that really wanted to do it. Or were going to be over there like, oh, like, because I did it through JET because I wanted to be a teacher over there. If I was going to go, I wanted to do it through JET versus like, you know, Interact or one of those other companies that pay you less and give you less benefits. And yeah, if you're gonna go teach over there, go for JET. But if you can't, there's other ways. Yeah. I started to see some of that, like the J vloggers, and it's like I met somebody who's trying to be a J vlogger, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, there's nothing wrong with like, hey, showing off like, hey, this is where I live in Japan, and like this is some of the cool stuff and stuff. But then people kind of like not oversell it, but like, yeah, I guess oversell it, like overhype it. Like, oh my God, like everything here is wonderful. It was really nice. It was wonderful. But Japan is Japan. Like it's its own country. Like every place has good things and bad things about it. Like the one thing that really, Tom is the Joker. All right, that's really cool. One thing annoyed me about living in Japan would be some of the bureaucracy stuff. Because it would literally, to get a Japanese driver's license, I had to make an appointment to make an appointment. So I had to go down there. I had to make an appointment to go down there. Well, actually up there to Kanazawa. You can't do it locally. You have to go to the big one. You have to go to your prefecture's one. He has a nice mashup. I like the mashups. So I had to make an appointment to go down there to make an appointment to come back with my stuff. Because you have to go get some forms, and then you have to like get your driver's license translated and all this other stuff. And then you have to come back, and then depending on what country you're from, that could be the end of it. But I'm American, so I wasn't. And some states, because it's all different. Like if you're from like Florida, no, not Florida. There's a couple states, like I think like Maryland, like you don't have to take their driver's test, but it's not a normal driving test. It's like, yeah. You get a pass on some things because you're a foreigner. They're like, oh, okay, if you don't know, you might get like, you know, like if you have to like the little like give a gift for like there's one tradition in Japan where you give omiyage, which is literally means like souvenirs. And people expect like, oh, if you go there, like you're going to go there to work, you must bring enough omiyage for your office. A lot of Japanese people don't care about it. Like if you don't bring it, they're not gonna be like, oh my God, that Sky person, don't talk to them. They're horrible. They didn't bring any omiyage. Like they'll be like, oh yeah, you didn't know. Your first time here. But like if you go on like vacation or something, you bring back, and you'll find all over Japan omiyage for sale at like train stations or other places. And it's just like snacks that are designed to be like given out to the office and stuff like that. So it's like, oh yeah, I went to Nagoya, so I got this little like local treat, and I brought it back. I was like, yeah, I picked these up at the castle in Nagoya to bring back for the school office. All the teachers and stuff. They're like, oh, thanks. And I brought enough for like the Board of Education as well, because why not? But you don't have to do that. It's more expected if you are Japanese to do that you would do that. And it's funny because I've had some Japanese people tell me like, I didn't tell anybody I went on vacation because I didn't want to bring back omiyagi. Yeah. There's ways around it. Like, yeah, I was always a little like nervous about some things. Like, oh no, am I gonna mess up? But for the most part, it worked out. Actually, not for the most part. Like, yeah, everything was good. It didn't really have any issues. Once I basically got kidnapped and brought into a Japanese family's barbecue. Not really kidnapped, it was just I was walking down the street and the old man came out of their barbecue and was like, no, please, come this way. And like kept getting in front of me, like, no, like directed me into his family's barbecue, where they then proceeded to give me fried chicken on sticks and stuff like that, and just beers. Like, oh, here, welcome to our neighborhood. And I just became part of the family for that afternoon. Like, all right, I guess I'm doing this. Eowyn. The spot is also for Matthew, and then he will take a break. So yeah, like when I went to Japan, like I brought omiyagi and stuff with me. Like, oh, this is from America. And they're like, oh, cool. Like they would eat the snacks. So I bring like American snacks with me. That's all you really need. And then usually if somebody gives you a gift, you end up giving them a gift. Like a small gift. Like, oh, thank you. And it's usually food. They like food. Everybody likes food, but because like if you think about it, like omiyagi, like if it was like, oh, everyone has to bring like a trinket bag all the time, you'd end up with so many little things. Like now I have a billion things on my desk. Like, oh no, you bring back something that they can eat. And my friend Ashley, she would talk about like, oh, the omiyagi fairy came, because she had a desk at the Board of Education and we were friends. And we were both teachers, just different schools. And it'd be like, oh, like all of a sudden you'd come into work and there would just be a couple like snacks on your desk. Cause like, oh, somebody went on, a couple people went on trips. There's a redemption. And on the shining stage, Wile E. Coyote. So they'd be like, oh, sweet, I got free snacks from all over Japan. Or like, they'd be like, oh, from Singapore or wherever. And they'd bring stuff back. And they'd be like, yes. Sorry, PG, didn't mean to make you hungry. But it is fun. It's a cool little tradition.
Sorry, that was me making X's on the sheet. If you noticed, I changed it to another page. I was just writing.
Okay.
I was writing the stuff down. I'm like, oh crap, he's still in there. I didn't want to throw you off.
Like, there's a ghost in the machine. That's cool, my guy. One person who was in the same group, I don't know what part of Japan he went to. He brought rolls of pennies to get to for omiyagi. So yeah, the TSA had to they just, you know, like when they saw like just solid chunks of steel or metal or something that they couldn't scan through. Like it looks, and it did look on the thing like a big roll of dynamite, which is pretty funny. So they opened it up and then they were like, oh, it's pennies. I just remember seeing that on the screen. We were going through the airport. Like, oh yeah. Cause you want to get like, oh, here's like a souvenir, like a fresh minted penny. Like, so they're silver, like not silver, but like shiny pennies. Like, oh, that was a cool idea. One was like, oh, I wish I thought of that. Give those out to students or whatever. Be like, here you go. Number 7. So this is for Anne. Good luck, Anne. Emo, Redemption, and Mr. Smith on the, or Agent Smith, not Mr. Smith, to 375. These are really cool. How's it going? I draw for kicks on the YouTube side. Another redemption. Now these redemptions are for a raffle. They're you're supposed to get like there's cards that aren't on the checklist that you can redeem, and then there's also like a raffle for prizes. Don't know what the prizes are, but that's pretty cool. So you got 2 of those, so you could potentially get whatever these prizes are. Chitara, Kwame, Corpse Bride. Ooh, what are you on? This is pretty. Oh, there's a different expression on the back. 4 of 75. That is really cool. This is really cool. 4 to 75. Or 4 of 75. It's got 2 different pictures. Oh, for the yeah, you would use this QR code or go to the website after you scratch off the code and you'd be able to put it in there. However, if you are in mainland China, you have to use WeChat. That's what it says. So if you're in mainland China, you have to use WeChat. If not, you can just use your phone and either scan the QR code or go on a computer and type in the URL and it'll let you enter. You can put in your information and then that code. I want to know what the prizes are. But I think it's a cool, instead of just getting like, oh, here's a redemption for like a card, which you see a lot in sports. They're like, oh, cool. You also get into this raffle to win stuff. And I'm like you could win prizes. I'm like, what prizes? Oh, Gizmo on the refractor. There's a die cut in here. So Katana, Pussyfoot, Hocus from Frosty the Snowman, Heat Blast from Ben 10, and Yosemite Sam on a die cut. That's cool. Last pack for spot 7. Another redemption. Okay. Sylvester, Gandalf, Ori, and Speedy Gonzalez on the Shining stage to 888. Spot 8 is for Joey G. Good luck, Joey. Smog, Dot Warner, Elmer Fudd, and classic scene from Tom and Jerry. He's trying to, I forget her name, or if I don't even know if they even actually ever say her name. I just know it was between him and Butch. They were competing over her. I somehow remember that from my childhood. Mr. Schwackhammer. Prefer. I actually met him in person, the actor who played him. He was a nice guy. M5, Nori, and Judy Jetson. Rosie, Judith, Green Lantern, Hector, and Jessica Cruz on the refractor. Wacko, Cannonbolt, Butch, a Redemption, and the Tasmanian Devil on the Shining Stage to 888. Daphne, Scarecrow, Dick Dastardly, Hocus, and Galadriel to 288 on the magazine cover. That's really cool. Big fan of Galadriel. Number 9 is for Matthew. Also, thanks to everybody for buying out this break. This has been a ton of fun. We've been opening these the last couple days, and it's a ton of fun product. If you guys want more of this, we'll keep putting them up. Just let us know. And Hector. The Joker, Two-Face, Shark King, and Galadriel on the refractor. Naomi, Swashhammer, the Penguin, Scarecrow, and Tweety and Sylvester on the iconic scenes. Bolts, Katana, Gaia, Yogi Bear, and Ice Queen from Adventure Time. Jake. Let's see, Elron, George Jetson, Jake, the Cowardly Lion, and Yogi Bear on the die cut. now for spot 10, which is Matthew. Cowardly Lion. Clayface, Blue Beetle, Mumra, the ever-living, Wheeler, and Hector on the die cut. What am I doing? Alexander, Batgirl, M5, Nori, and Fiona. Upgrade. Tigra, Karen, Gray Matter, and XLR. Thank you all for buying out this break. This was really, really fun. And if you'd like more, just let us know. We will keep putting these up. It's a brand new product from WB. And Kapow is the ones that actually make the cards. Pretty sure. Yeah, I think that's right. So thank you so much, and we'll get these cards out to you.